We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club, getting out of the gate with a good start.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And he takes strike two. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In is Gerardo Parra. Career line against Greinke. He's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Around second, he's on his way to third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first. Hitter, Ketel Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
High in the air into shallow left center. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, John Gray. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jake Lamb. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake Lamb is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
At the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. LeMahieu playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here. In the early going.